So today's problem child is a 2007 Chevy Silverado. Allegedly got a check engine light on and some harsh shifting, as well as some other shifting concerns with the transmission. I've been told that the customer has already cleared the codes. I don't know why the people do that. They think they're helping when the real truth is that the harder you make my job, the more it's going to cost you. So let's take a look, see what kind of codes we've got. That doesn't matter. Fuel system rich, well that might be a problem. Fuel system rich, bank 1 and 2. I'm almost certain what I'm already gonna find here under the hood. Let's see what happens when we start it up. Yeah, already noticing a problem. Airflow calculated versus mass airflow actual. Mass airflow sensor is reading a little higher than calculated. Definitely not normal. So we're in closed loop, and what we're seeing is that the computer is taking away about 14% fuel right out of the gate before it even makes that short-term correction. So like I said, I have a feeling I know what I'm gonna find under the hood, so let's go take a look. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Cold air intake. What are we gonna find when we pull this mass airflow sensor out? Is it gonna be all dirty, I bet? Oh yeah, it's getting stuck too. Still can't see that in. Look at that. Inside that mass airflow sensor, just absolutely full of dust and dirt. Cold air intakes do not work. Wipe the dust right off of it. Gonna take some mass airflow sensor cleaner and clean this up and see what kind of difference it makes. Okay, so I got the mass airflow sensor reinstalled after cleaning. We're going to go see if that made any difference on the engine data. See what happens when it hits closed loop. Boy, doesn't that look better? Actual and desired. So I went ahead and did a fuel trim reset just to see what happens, and fuel trims are going right back to where they were. So this would be a rich condition. The ECM is trying to remove fuel. Few reasons this may happen, but I'm still suspecting something going on with that mass airflow sensor because of the cold air intake. So I just want to see what do those fuel trims do when I disconnect the mass airflow sensor. Not much. Might actually have some sort of rich condition going on here. Take a look. So I think I found the source of the problem. Fuel alcohol content is learned at 28%. Well, this is a 2007 and this vehicle does not have a fuel composition sensor to correctly measure alcohol content. So I think we're gonna have to reset that. So being in 2007, this vehicle does not have a fuel composition sensor. So that is a learned value based off of mass airflow and fuel trims, etc. Well, we already know that we had an inaccurate mass airflow sensor, so I think we need to reset that and just see what happens. Yeah, that's what we want to see. So, looks like we fixed it. Mass airflow sensor is dirty because of the cold air intake, and those things are absolutely terrible filters, just so you know. So I went ahead and drove this truck, and transmission is operating okay now. So some people might have the question, well, how does the mass airflow sensor affect the way my transmission operates? The mass airflow sensor happens to be the primary engine load input to the ECM, as well as the TCM. Let's see. If that mass air sensor is not giving an accurate measure of engine load, it's just not going to shift right. It's not going to shift at the right time. It's not going to know what gear it really needs to be in, etc. So a cold air intake and a garbage filter can really cause some problems.